Hey Shannon, rather than type up a bunch of comments, let me give you a little specific feedback, I guess, on your outline that we have here. And starting at the top, I wouldn't call it company information. We got to have an introduction, right? And in introduction, you got to tell me what you're going to tell me, okay? So you got to give me the basics, right? And the things that are required, of course, are the industry in which it competes, okay? A brief history of the company. The strategy that the company is using, and then the biggest part, of course, is going to be the financials, right? And in the conclusion, I'm going to jump down to that. Then you got to tell me what you told me. Okay. Again, same things. You got to kind of go over what you told me about the company's history, the company's industry, the company's strategy, and of course the financials, and ultimately make that recommendation of whether to buy, sell, or hold. Okay, and so that said, all of these then need to be, you got to have a headline here for history. Got to have a headline here for strategy. Got to have a headline here for industry in which it competes, which ought to have a little information about some of the main competitors and whatnot. And then, of course, the biggest part is going to be on the financials. Now, what you have here for the financials is just downright boring. No easy way to say that. I'm sorry, but if and I get too many papers that are like this, basically saying, well, here's how we grew from this year to this year, and here's how they grew from this year to this year, and this year to this year, and oh, that's a 7% overall growth. That's the quickest and easiest way to a D or worse. Okay. You gotta find a little more information. The growth rate, and this is the growth rate of what? Okay, revenue, profit, gross profit. I don't know. Okay, and so you need to tell me that. And again, like I think I told you in that other video that I sent out, all you guys that are doing this from a distance. Yeah, it's okay to talk about some of the basics, revenue growth. The gross profit, those types of things, net income growth or earnings per share growth or earnings per share growth, probably both, and some of the other various components, income statements, especially those things that might just jump out at you, and then also the balance sheet, right? You don't have anything in here in the balance sheet, okay? And so I'd certainly want to see those things. And again, just expressing these things are going to be totally unimportant. Okay, to just express them. Can you use them? Yeah. I mean, Alta had a great growth, revenue growth from 2013 to 2016. It averaged about 7% per year. It achieved that growth by, according to management, by investing in, doing this, doing that, opening up 17 stores, on and on and on. Okay, those are the types of fillers then that you have to put in there to explain, why that growth occurred. Okay, and again, that you're going to break that down by the other categories too. Looking at the margins, looking at the earnings per share, looking at those other things. So, yeah, what I'd really like you to do is, boy, and we're getting short on time here, but you need to work on this a lot. You got a long ways to go. Make sure you look at the rubric and how I'm going to kind of grade things. But, I'd like you to redo this and try to get it back to me as quickly as you can, so that we can maybe see how the progress is coming. So thanks and good luck.